All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for the membership right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculum, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General, strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. You can get a preview just by clicking the link right there in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, important, and powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Get on over there, check it out, get the preview, family, and become a member, become a brother today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. I know you're going to like and love. I want you to get on over there, check out that catalog, get it and get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University. Over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. I'm telling you right off the top, there's not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare, compete, become a member today. And everybody knows the General is popping on Patreon. We got that work today. Ancient Egypt, military colony of Mother Ethiopia. We also got that file, the Emerald Tablets, DNA codes of the Dragon bloodline. I got heavy notes right here. You already know I got heavy notes. So these are going to be some amazing live stream. Also, the 72 chambers of the Pioneer Glen. So most definitely get over there and get in the house, family, because it's going down. You feel me? To all the family out there donated to the General, thank you. Appreciate you very much. For those that would like to donate, the link is in the chat. Please do. And again, I thank you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. Oh man, this guy right here, Aries Spears. You see, Aries Spears, a straight buster. This he's a straight buster. He went on Big Boy's podcast out there in LA. I believe that's exactly where it's located. And man, they was discussing, man, hip hop. And some of the great he asked him about, some of the greats that he looked up to and this, that, and the third, man. And and Big Boy, they on the West Coast and brought up Ice Cube, man. This motherfucker, Aries Spears, a straight buster, said, man, he didn't fuck with Ice Cube at all. He didn't like his music. He didn't even like him as an actor and shit. And man, the way he said it was like, wow, like, motherfucker, it has no political astuteness at all. You mean to tell me you gonna go up in a man's house, and even if you don't fuck with him, you better act like you fuck with him? You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to ride, you ain't got to D-ride, you ain't got to do nothing. But you in this man's enclave, knowing motherfuckers gonna feel a certain kind of way if you be disrespectful like that, and you sit your dumb ass up on that couch and ridiculed Ice Cube, man. You lucky didn't nobody crack your motherfucking head out there, man. That's why motherfuckers, you know what? This is what I'm talking about, a dumbass motherfucker right here. And you wonder why niggas get their head twisted off like a goddamn beer cap. You see what I'm saying? You gonna go out there and disrespect and man, listen here. If you ain't got to fuck with Ice Cube. That don't mean shit. His legacy is still there. The motherfucker, the brand that he's built up shows that there's a majority of people that fuck with him in hip hop. You see, so a couple of motherfuckers here and there don't mean shit. You feel what I'm saying? He got his fan club that support him and supporters that he tight. You feel what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck about nobody that don't fuck with him. Beat it. You feel me? But for a little motherfucker like Aries Spears to go out to LA and try to ridicule Ice Cube like that in his own city, man, you know what? You lucky you didn't get your motherfucking head split. Straight up. Straight up. That's almost like, man, you come in somebody's house. Even if you ain't got the D right, yeah, I fuck with Cube and yeah, now also this, I really, like these MCs, but you don't diss him. You know what I'm saying? You diss Ice Cube with your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say for the record, so motherfuckers can understand the influence that Ice Cube has had on hip hop. And really, when you sit back and you look at the resume of Ice Cube, it's hard to find another motherfucker with his influence. You see what I'm saying? When you sit back and look at the resume, in reality, it's hard to find, because when you see, first and foremost, starting from NWA, he the MVP. Straight the fuck up. However, you ain't got to deal with some of the shit that was said, but nevertheless, we ain't about to deal with that. What we will deal with is the influence of how Dope Man, Straight Outta Compton, that's the classic right there. That's the motherfucking soil. West Coast rap grew the fucking tree of West Coast rap out of the soil of Straight Outta motherfucking Compton. That album right there changed the fucking game. And when you look at, and again, Ice Cube is the MVP. He the one, the hardest motherfucker, that he the one that motherfuckers wanted to hear. He was writing the lyrics and all of that shit. You see what I'm saying? And that's why when he left that motherfucker, that they disbanded. Y'all, it's a wrap. You see what I'm saying? But when you look at all the motherfuckers that came from that one album, you see what I'm saying? Now, some people, they got indirect influence. I'm talking about direct influence from that one album. If you take that one album away, the motherfuckers that's going to disappear off of that tree. Now, when you look at Straight Outta Compton, number one, when Dre went his way, you see what I'm saying? When Dre went his way, but it go back to Straight Outta Compton. You understand? Everybody that's the branches that's coming off that tree, whether it be Snoop Dogg, whether it be 50 Cent, you see what I'm saying? In the club, that's what put his ass on. That's what's put him on. Whether it's Game, whether it's 50, whether it's Eminem, and I say that reluctantly. Eminem, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, you see what I'm saying? Dog Pound, all them go all the way back to Straight Outta motherfucking Compton. Would be none of them without Straight Outta Compton. Not the way that it ended up being with Dre and all of them doing his shit. You know what I'm saying? So all of them come off of that tree. All of them come off of that tree. Then you go easy way. You see what I'm saying? You got the Thuggish Ruggish Bone, all that shit go back to, without Straight Outta Compton, ain't no Thuggish Ruggish, ain't none of that. Ain't no motherfucking 50, not like he would have been. He wouldn't have had that's it. That's straight out of the fucking, in the club shit. That shit was massive. You see what I'm saying? Massive. And even some of that shit on Tupac, that fucking California Love, that's Drake. All of that shit. You see, you got, not Tupac specifically, but some of that massive shit that he did, that's what sold that motherfucking album, that California Love. You see what I'm saying? So when you all go back, even though motherfuckers want to talk shit, yeah, they want to talk shit, but all of that come back to Straight Outta Compton. You see, and then again, you got the Thuggish Ruggish with Easy, and then you got fucking Cube and all the motherfucker Dub C, Mac 10. You see what I'm saying? That West Side Connection and all the shit that Cube did. It's hard to find a motherfucker that got that much influence, because when you start talking about Dre, that motherfucker worth $1 billion. Then you got 50, however many hundreds of millions that motherfucker got. Then you talking about Snoop Doggy Dogg, however many, and I ain't saying I'm just, I'm cheerleading for, I'm not. I'm just saying it is what it is. When you talking about influence of a motherfucker and how he done birthed motherfuckers on that side, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to find another motherfucker in hip hop with that many influential motherfuckers that got that much paper and it come off of one goddamn tree down to one album. Name me one motherfucker that got that type of influence. You see, it might have been indirect influence. Okay, when Nas came out, Nas is an individual GOAT, but he didn't have where it was direct lineage. Motherfuckers probably heard him and say, okay, I'm gonna start rhyming, and that's indirect. You see what I'm saying? We talking about direct influence. That if this motherfucking album right here didn't come out, all the motherfuckers that would disappear in the game, man, that's devastating. So, I mean, when it come to fucking gangster rap, you see what I'm saying? When we was talking about, Scarface or Ice Cube, and as an individual rapper, Scarface is a beast. He a GOAT. He's a motherfucking GOAT. But he did not have the influence like Ice Cube did, and you can't show it. He's an individual GOAT, but he didn't have that type of lineage where motherfuckers broke off from his shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? And you got you got 6, 7, even Thuggish Ruggish Bone. Nigga, Thuggish Ruggish Bone was the top fucking group in hip hop for some years. They was outselling every motherfucking body. Straight up, Thuggish Ruggish Bone was holding it down for a fucking minute. You see what I'm saying? For about 3-4 of them albums, them niggas was at the top as far as sales. They was outselling every motherfucker in the game. So all of these niggas that came from that one album, motherfucking Straight Outta Compton, and you understand, these motherfuckers is filthy. Now I don't know where they at in the game, you know what I'm saying, as far as they paper, but they most definitely had a hell of a fucking influence on hip hop. You see, yeah, all of that shit. Yeah, Cypress Hill, House, all of that shit. Yeah, all of that shit. Ice Cube is a man. You know what I'm saying? He up there, man. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, as far as the West Coast, he the only other motherfuckers that you can really compare to Ice Cube on the level of his influence, because he really gave birth to that whole side over there. Not just that side, gangster shit in general. You understand what I'm saying? Gangster shit in general on an escalated level. And he the one that gave it the birth that, and show, and they gave it the commercial success where motherfuckers say, you know what, we can make it in this game. And a lot of these guys, like I say, even though they're gangsters, some of these niggas was dropping mentality shit. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't just talking about, the Spice Ones and all of that shit. Yeah. They wasn't just talking crazy. They was trying to tell a motherfucker, street knowledge. Yeah, get your ass up out this shit, nigga. This shit ain't pretty out here. So, that's why I do mention some of them niggas, because they was trying to drop, like, as you said, family street knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? And so, He had no business, and I'm gonna play this whole ass shit. Then he get to crying when Cube stepped to his bitch ass. You don't step to nobody like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you don't step like that, especially. And when I heard him, man, you know, he was trying to fucking the lynch mob, gorillas in the mist. Oh yeah, they was primal. You see what I'm saying? That shit was bumping. And that one they had on they had it on that Tales from the Hood soundtrack. Gorillas Ain't Gangsters. That shit used to bump. Gorillas Ain't Gangsters. So all of that shit. So he had no business coming up in LA, nigga, in the house of Ice Cube, and he's a coon. He's a straight coon, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I'm surprised they didn't. Man, they probably had to escort that motherfucker to the airport, man. Straight up. They probably, you know what I'm saying? They probably had to escort that motherfucker to the airport for doing that whole shit. I say, what, nigga? You gonna fucking, I mean, and then let me play this shit, man.
Wow, like what? Ice Cube does nothing for me as a rapper and an actor. The song that makes me want to jump out of a window. Really used and abused. Hate/hater. Because apparently I'm the...
You know what? I don't want to play that first. I want to play this one first. Hold on.
And it was nothing about you.
Wait a minute, man, listen to this shit.
What'd he say? He said it was nothing about you impresses him. From movies to rapping, nothing at all impresses him. I'm like, wow, like what? Ice Cube does nothing for me as a rapper and an actor. The song that makes me want to jump out of a window is Have a Good Day.
Today was a good day. Rolling down the street in my 6'4". Police didn't come bother us no more. You might as well have them say green egg.
From movies
the way he said that, he tried to clown Q, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He tried, but I don't fuck with him and never did, because I already knew what type of nigga he was. You see what I'm saying? He's a straight, you know, he's a straight hater. You feel what I'm saying? He one of them niggas whose life was fucked up, and they just joined, just like police. They become police to try to jump on motherfuckers. He became a comedian just so he could halfway try to talk about a motherfucker because he hated himself. Some motherfucker just funny. That nigga ain't even funny. He just want to be able to talk about people, man. Somebody, and he done fucked himself up. He's done. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't coming. And the crazy shit, and I know what it is. Because, I know Vlad, because he ain't nothing but a Jew boy anyway. And you know they don't like Ice Cube because he done said some things about the Jews. You understand what I'm saying? So Vlad will get this punk up there and coerce him to fucking say some dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, get him up there. What you think about Ice Cube? And get him up there just so he can. That's what he do. That's what Vlad do. You understand? He get these bum niggas to go up there and attack other black people. You see what I'm saying? And they fall for that shit. And they some suckers anyway. You know, they love to go up there and talk about other black people with they sucker ass in front of a Neanderthal. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, he's, you know, and then gonna come back and talk about he respect, and I'm gonna play that shit. He respect Ice Cube. How you gonna respect him as a man, and you sitting up here trying to make it sound like he almost like a Sambo nigga? You know what I'm saying? All that Sambo shit. You trying to act like he yeah, nigga, that was an attack. That was an attack, man. That wasn't no you respect, because if you respect, it's a way in which you can say, oh, you know. And if you in a man enclave, yeah, you know, you nigga, you say something, you know, of respect, man. What you think about Ice Cube, man? Ice Cube, man, is the MVP of the West. Even if you don't, you know, I mean, and that don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, just say, man, he the MVP of the West, man. Yeah, man. But on the, you know, some of my favorites is so and so and so. You give a motherfucker, you can give him credit and still move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to come out there and be disrespectful, man. Talking about you don't fucking like it, and you ain't got to like it. But nigga, understand, you know, how many supporters that he got. You know, when you see and people, you know, you say something about a person like that, and then you thinking, man, motherfucker been to knock your ass out, dog. You know what I'm saying? He don't understand. That's why a nigga like him need to stay off real streets. You see what I'm saying? Where niggas might snap real quick on some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And he lucky. And he from this point on, he gonna have to watch if he go out that way. I'm telling you, he gonna have to watch himself going out that way. I'm telling you.
Man, nothing at all impresses him. I'm like, wow, like what?
Ice Cube does nothing for me as a rapper and an actor. The song that makes me want to jump out of a window is Have a Good Day. Today was a good day. Rolling down the street in my 6'4". Police didn't come bother us no more. You might as well have them say green eggs and ham. Sam, I am.
Suckers usually don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that you know, they usually don't like me when they coming from that angle. That's cool though. You know, everybody got their opinion, and they all stink. You know, what I'm
this nigga sitting up here talking about Good Day, nigga. When Good Day dropped, nigga, that was the song of the summer, nigga. That was the song of the motherfucking summer. What else was bumping that summer? It was something else, but goddamn it, that most definitely was the motherfucking. That was most definitely the motherfucking song of that summer. Most definitely. You feel what I'm saying? How the fuck, man, that shit is classic, nigga. No matter what you nigga, classic. Nigga, you put that motherfucker on, nigga, and niggas is gonna vibe. Period. Is gonna vibe, nigga. So I don't know what the fuck he talking about, buster ass nigga.
So at the end of the day, it's cool. You know, he entitled to his opinion. It's the feeling is mutual. You know, I don't think he on anybody's list of top 10 comedians. You know what I mean, in the black community for sure. I don't even know if he's on the register.
Damn, Cube cutting like, nigga, you ain't nobody, don't know black people even call your name, nigga. When they talk about the great comedians, they don't call don't nobody even know of him, man. Straight up, don't nobody even know. And then another thing I didn't add to the fact that Boys in the Hood was the goddamn preeminent street movie that gave birth to all the rest of this shit. Whether it was Menace, whether it was Jews, whether it was Highland, whatever it was, nigga, Boys in the Hood was the first motherfucking commercial street movie that gave birth to all the other movies. So when you talking about Ice Cube, it's hard to find another motherfucker in goddamn hip hop with that type of lineage. You see what I'm saying? When you talking about influential, man, Ice Cube is damn near, you know, it's the only other person that I could say that probably would be as more influential than damn Ice Cube is somebody like Run DMC. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The forerunners and shit that technically, again, did something on that level where they gave birth to motherfucking rap videos, was the first motherfuckers that went international, where, you know, started taking rap international, the clothing, the fucking endorsements, you know, concerts all over the world and shit. They the ones that gave birth to this shit on the escalated level. So the only other persons, man, that you could say on that level where you could say so many people successfully, I mean, because you got to even talk about the movie shit. You see what I'm saying? Even the movie shit, even though, you know, the Friday shit, the Boys in the Hood, nigga. You see, man, that's a hater, nigga. You know, just give a motherfucker credit what credit is due. Even if that ain't your shit, that's all right. Give a motherfucker credit what credit is due. You feel what I'm saying? And move the fuck on. You feel me? I'm gonna play this sucker and get the hell out of here.
Boy, Aries Spears here. Listen, I want to have a conversation with y'all about a word that I think is so overly used and abused.
Shut your bitch ass.
Hate/hater. Because apparently I'm the poster child for the world's biggest hater. If you look up the word hate, it's my picture. When did we get to a point where, unless your opinion, and last time I checked as human beings, we're all allowed to opinions? At what point does it get to where, unless your opinion is favorable about a person or a thing and goes with the flow of everyone else, you're a hater? I don't understand that. Am I not allowed to have an opinion and voice it if it's not in the direction of everybody else?
This motherfucker's a suicidal narcissist. That's what he is. He can't even see it. He's so worried about his having the right to have an opinion. Motherfucker, when your opinion can get your ass in a coffin, fuck your opinion, nigga. You this is politics, bitch. We ain't talking about your opinion. Motherfucker, you on a chessboard, bitch. We talking about moving like a king so you can keep your head on your motherfucking shoulders. You's a fool ass nigga. He's a suicidal narcissist. You know what I'm saying? You ready to, my opinion, bitch, you about to get your head chopped off, fool. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep, when you get your motherfucking head chopped off, fucking with the wrong motherfucker, you understand? You keep your opinion to your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of motherfucking gangster motherfuckers out there. Probably ain't like John Gotti. But I bet you they didn't go just walk right up on John Gotti and say, fuck you, man, I don't like you. You see what I'm saying? And tomorrow, him and his whole goddamn family in a casket some fucking where, because you don't know political correctness and how to move like a king on the chessboard. You see? Finish this bullshit.
Recently, I was on Vlad TV and I did an interview.
Right there, Vlad.
We were talking about hip hop, rappers, and Ice Cube came up. And I said, look, man, I'm not a fan of Ice Cube, musically or theatrically. I'm not a fan. And somebody sent me a clip where Ice Cube responded. He was on a radio show and the dude played him the snippet. And the first thing Ice Cube says is, well, most suckers don't like me. Then he goes on to say, I never heard of this dude. Then he finishes by saying, well, he's just not funny. Well, you can't have it both ways. If you don't know who I am, how do you know if I'm funny or not? So you can't have it both ways. And for the record, I respect Ice Cube, the man.
You a liar because you tried to ridicule him. Yeah, you gonna fucking, you a liar. You a liar, you fake motherfucker. You tried to ridicule him. You went to rapping like a Sambo nigga. You see what I'm saying? And how you gonna respect? I don't like nothing from his music to his theatrical. This nigga say theatrical and shit. You see what I'm saying? How you think a motherfucker, you respect a man when you say he ain't shit in no area of his career, his music or his movies or nothing. You say he ain't nothing moves you. Nigga, that's disrespect. That's disrespect. Ain't no way you gonna sit up here and tell, and you in the man's city saying it. Somebody need to, man, listen here. That motherfucker should be canceled. That motherfucker should be canceled, man. Straight up. That motherfucker should be canceled on the West Coast. It's straight the fuck up. There ain't no way you coming up in a man's, and they probably let him up out of there because you got to be a serious fool to do that. So they like, get this bitch ass nigga up out of here. If he come back, but if he come back, he gonna have problems. Straight the fuck up. Because if he come, man, it's gonna be some motherfuckers that just come up in the show, nigga, just to star some shit. You know how they motherfuckers say, man, what you think about Ice Cube? Just stand up in the middle of the show. The motherfucker, and that's the cue. You understand? That's the cue right there. Yeah, what you say? What you say about Ice Cube? Yeah.
I respect Ice Cube in terms of what he's brought to the game. He's one of the pioneers. So hats off to him for that. I just said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. I never attacked him as a man. I never attacked him in terms of
you rap like he was a buffoon, motherfucker, and then compared him to goddamn a Dr. Seuss, fake ass.
His character. I said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. Why am I not allowed to feel that way? Why is that? And then secondly, it's always funny. People call me a hater because they love to highlight when I say I don't like something as though I don't have love for anything. Listen, I'm a fan of basketball. just not a big LeBron fan. I respect him, but I'm not a LeBron fan. But I love Jordan.
Man, get this
I love Magic. I love Bird.
Let me
I
get
love
this.
D Wade.
I don't want to hear no more. His voice, you know what I'm saying? It fucks with my blackness. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My black divinity is telling me it's something erratic in this divine field. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga is like a parasite. You know what I'm saying? In imposing on my divine aura. You feel what I'm saying? I got to get his ass up out of here. You feel me? I appreciate y'all coming out, family. Just wanted to get and just, you know, run that shit down and give credit where credit is due. No way in hell, nobody, no real nigga. Ain't no real nigga, you feel me? Go say nothing about the nigga Ice Cube, nigga, on that level, nigga. He's a GOAT. And when I say GOAT, I'm talking about damn near at the top. And as far as his influence is like I say, if you can find another individual in hip hop and got a direct lineage tree that I just ran down with the Dre's, with the Easies, with the DOCs, Snoop Dogg, the Dog Pound, the 50 Cent, the Eminem, all of that, the Thuggish Ruggish Bone, the Lynch Mob, the motherfucking what's that? The West Side Connection. Goddamn, all of them are directly linked to Ice Cube. The movies, Boys in the Hood, all of the other shit, Menace, Juice come out of that, all paid in full. All of that come from Boys in the Hood. So even the damn movies, you understand, come from Cube. Man, I can't find another motherfucker, man, that got that type of influence. So I'm out of here, family. This is General Sarai. We getting down on Patreon today. Make sure y'all click that link. I got a couple more before we go out. It is early afternoon or early evening, and so come right black. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.